Welcome everyone, I'm the Depressed Dior, and this is Brigandine. I had to start the recording because I hit an event. I don't know how, but I did. So, here's Cloth. What's wrong, Cloth? You look troubled. Oh, hi, Pauline. I'm going for a walk now. Why don't you come along? I can't walk with a girl. So now you're treating me like a girl? How convenient. Remember, I know some of your secrets. I could tell the Queen whenever I want to. Well, have you changed your mind? Okay, I'll come with you. Cloth and Pauline go for a walk together. Walking together like this is like we're on a date, isn't it? How come you're so quiet? I see, you don't enjoy walking with me. Is that it? Pauline, why are girls built so small and fragile? What? Are you insane? No, I'm perfectly fine. You must be talking about the Queen. Yes. The Queen is so fragile, even from the eyes of women like myself. I know that being a Rune Knight means that I must protect her, but the one thing I found out was that she is much stronger than she looks. She fulfills her duties without complaining. I thought I was protecting her, but she actually protecting me. I feel so useless. She may not need me anymore. Damn right I don't need you. She's level 30. Kaluf, I like you the way you are now. Why not choose me? I can be with you all the time. I won't look at any other guys. I'll always be thinking about you. Don't you like me? Pauline, I'm sorry, but Haha, I'm just joking. You look so serious. You look serious, so I thought I should play a trick on you. Pauline, you're terrible. I'm seriously bothered. Oh, I'm sorry. But you always said that you rely more on strength than brain power. What's your point? So stop using your brain. You'll hurt yourself if you don't. What? What about you? Why don't you start acting like a girl? You'll never get married unless you do. I have to head back. I'll see you later. Wait, I act like a girl? If I had been more like a girl, would I have been able to get you to notice me? The reason that might have happened is because I actually put Kelloff and Pauline together in the same area. Yeah, I kind of did some weird things with my formations. I've moved a lot of my units to, like, I have one unit guarding here, and then 2 here, and then 3 there. And then I just send everyone else on quest. So, I just wanted to show that event off, because, well, for one, I've never had it trigger before, and didn't want you guys to miss it. Also, I'll go ahead and quickly show off some of the items I've picked up. Not too many. I've only recently started grinding stuff. Here's Solomon's Ring, which is plus 30 rune power and plus 1 rune area. Pretty good stuff. I'll go ahead and equip it. And we got the Evil Buster, which is for people that use 2-handed swords. It's plus 12 attack, plus 5 hit, element white. We got 2 Ice Mails, which is plus 10 defense and blue, element blue. Ice Shield is the same thing, but it's blue resist. And we got a Flame Axe, which is 10 attack and element red. We also got Fire Element, which all that does is increase fire resist. And that's about it. Actually, I'll swap this back. Alright, so let me go ahead and cut off here. When we come back, I'll be hopefully with a Lucifer. So, be right back, guys. And yet again, I ran into a quest that's kind of important. You guys kind of missed the initial part. This is Heud's quest. If you don't remember who Heud was, Heud's that adventurer guy, the guy that joined our army and then immediately went on a quest. Well, he gets a special little quest if you happen to send him off, which I completely forgot about because I kind of used him for defense for so long. Anyway, just to get a brief summary of what you missed, he was in the woods, he got lost, he ran out of food, eventually blacked out. Now he woke up to someplace else, and met this elf woman. Are you awake? Where am I? Heaven? Haha, you're in Diaspola, or I can't even pronounce that. Diaspola, the City of Elves. City of Elves? Yes, by the way, you are alive. We usually don't let humans enter Diaspola. You can stay here until you feel you get better. Thank you very much. My name is Periner. Call me whenever you need anything. You shouldn't tell your name to a stranger. It's alright, will you tell me your name as well? Huge. I'm an adventurer that travels everywhere. That sounds exciting. All we do here is pick nuts and hunt. What do the other humans do? Humans are barbarians who are constantly fighting for their selfish desires. That's what the elders say, but this human doesn't seem that bad. Did you hear that? She said you're not that bad. Barbarians, you may be right. 3 days later? I feel much better now, thanks to you. That's great, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. What story of adventure are you going to tell us today? Well, let's see. Wow, you're so curious all of a sudden. What's wrong with being curious? It's better than, to be curious than to be a troublemaker like you. Relax, I'm just kidding, okay? Following a day? Here's your medicine. Oh, thank you. Hey, you've been giving him a lot of attention lately. Do you have a thing for him? But what? What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. 6 days later? Karina, thank you for everything you've done for me. You're welcome. Now that I'm feeling better, I should be on my way. What? I'm glad that we met. Cute. Pirna runs out of the room. Did I say something? Don't you get it? You should go after her. Go after her? Hugh goes after Pirna. This is all my fault, all because I brought that human here. Well, she was right about me. I am a troublemaker. Pirna is standing under the tree, lost in her thoughts. Are you really going? I feel fine now, so maybe I should. I want you to stay in Diaspola with me. Pirna, will you stay? Hugh and Pirna have fallen in love. And that's part 1 of that quest. Also, there was one other quest that you guys missed, but it wasn't really important. It's just a random one. Other than that, stay over. Oh, okay. So stayed over at a lake. The sun was rising. Diller was awakened by jazzy music in the middle of the night. As Diller looked around, the source was soon revealed. It was the moonlight rondo of the fairies over the lake. One of the fairies took notice of Diller and spoke with a smile. Hi, would you like to dance with us? But Diller answered that it wasn't possible to float over water. It's not a problem, I'll teach you how. First place your right foot over the surface, then your left foot before you start sinking. Now just repeat the steps. What the fairy told Diller was unreasonable, but since those fairies could stand on water by doing this, maybe it's possible. Come on, you try it. Diller proceeds to step on the lake, complying with the fairy. While expecting to get wet, Diller noticed that the water was harder than land. Now dance with us. With that, Diller stayed up all night with the fairies. As the eastern sun rose, Diller woke up and sensed an uncomfortable silence. It was so quiet out there, and no fairies were around. Was I dreaming? However, Diller's body felt alive and still remembered the dance steps taught by the fairies. This makes no sense. Diller left there dancing. Excuse me. Plus agility. And now it's just going to be a bunch of quests. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the next part of that quest line. And I might as well show you some of the things I've collected so far. Unfortunately, I haven't got the item for the Lucifer just yet. I've gotten another item for the to make another Lilith, but not another Lucifer. More int. I have gotten a lot of items, some good and bad, I guess, and got a life potion. Also got a number of potions as well. Some of them were pretty good ones. Done, done, done. Also, you missed one battle. They've been gradually building up their forces here, but apparently all they can buy is hellhounds and scorpions. Zemeckis attacked this city here, which has Cortina. That's it. He attacked with Zemeckis with 3 hellhounds and 3 scorpions, and he attacked with Esclados, who had no monsters whatsoever. Needless to say, I killed all the monsters. Esclados retreated, and Cortina killed Zemeckis. So much for that. Anyway, let me go ahead and show off some stuff I got. Just some real quick stuff. I went ahead and equipped an Elven Bow, which is plus 6 attacks and plus 5 hit. I prefer this because it has no element attached to it, while this has element red. As you can see, I have a lot of items now. Most of them are just stat ups or resistances. The talisman is probably the most unique one, which allows you to be immune to status effects. And that's about it. Alright. Now, items. Oops. Yeah, I got another Liquor of Charm, which is for the Lilith. Also, there's rune potions that increase rune power by 10. There's also a potion that increases rune area by 1. I'm going to go ahead and give this to Bulnoil because I'm no longer using the horn. And other than that, you can also increase your HP, which is always good. I might as well do it for her. And I'll hold on to the rune power potion. Also, one other thing. These are the monsters I've collected so far. I've gotten 2 Djinns, 2 Ghouls, a Lizard Man, a Pixie, and a Freedy. Yeah, mostly junk except for the Freedy. So there you go. I'll go ahead and cut it off here, and when I come back, hopefully I'll have more... wait, sorry, I completely forgot. I said I was going to show you guys the next part of that quest. So let's do that. Yeah, what they've been doing is just buying a unit every turn. Very unimpressive. They'll probably eventually attack again, but no point in going through that. But this LP is just about done. It's just me trying to be a little bit thorough. There's a few things I haven't shown, like certain classes, but you guys can figure that out on your own. And a few quests I missed, but no big deal. Most of these I don't really need to worry about. And so there's only certain quest types that actually give you items, so kind of just cycling through that. Okay, Hude's quest. Hude and Pierno are enjoying some time alone in the forest, running through the trees like children. It seemed like this time of peace was going to last forever, but... Hude, look over there! I see fire and smoke. Yes, I see it. Looks like there's a battle going on there. I'm scared. Hey, why are you two on a date in a place like this? Limelight, what are you doing here? Hey, we finally learned his name. Don't get the wrong idea, I wasn't following you. I was checking on the humans. You can see the battle over there, can't you? The humans are fighting each other again. Isn't it ugly? It sure is. That is the true nature of humans. They lose themselves in the presence of immediate desire and won't hesitate to kill for it. It is human nature to destroy themselves. Elder, I don't think they will keep the fighting within their territory. They might take advantage of the chaos and try to invade Dispola. We should consider moving the city before it's too late. He's right. They say there is no limit to human desire. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? I have just realized that I was wrong. What are you talking about, Hude? I let myself get carried away while I was on duty as a knight. I'm ashamed of myself, Perner. I have to go. I have something I have to attend to. No, you're not one of them. You're a good human, and you have nothing to do with them. Please forget about them and stay with us. I can't. Why not? Pierno, I'm sorry, but I'm human. I can't just look away from what's going on in the world and just enjoy myself. That would be too selfish, and I must strive for peace on the continent. I promise I'll be back when I see things change. Please wait for me. No, I don't want you to go. Pierno, you must understand. He is discernment. Let him go. Elder, thank you for everything. Although you humans may be barbarians, at least some of us are trying to better ourselves. I'm going on my mission to prove it. Very well. Wait, can I trust you? Of course. Elder, please allow me to go with him to see if what he claims is true. Very well, you can go with him. It is good for you to experience as many things as you can while you're young. It may be fate that you have the power of the rune. As a representative of Dispola, let's see what humans are like with your own eyes. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going with you, Hude. I hope you don't mind. Not at all. Perno, I know he's going to expose his weaknesses sooner or later. I don't want you to be disappointed when he does. I believe in him. Shall we go? Hude. Perno, please believe in me and wait for me. I will be back. Yes, Hude, I will wait for you. I don't know what she sees in this human. Limelight has joined. Alright, Gorgeous Quest. Gorgeous in okay. Don't need to worry about any of this. So I believe we got 2 new characters. Well, we got 1 new character. Next I'll give you this, use it carefully. Okay, got a blast knuckle. I'm pretty sure you can get that other elf to join, so I'm a little reluctant to suddenly cut it off. Yeah, there's a lot of quests. I've been sending everyone. You do get a lot of duplicates of items, unfortunately, to the point that you never really need them. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get an event that involves that one lady, Paranerd, to join as well, but I'll deal with that when it comes, so be right back, everyone. Sorry about that, I completely forgot to show off what Limelight was. Limelight's a mage. His rune power is kind of not that great, and young man from the village of elves that live in the Filaria forest. He is a wandering knight who loves his freedom and therefore is free-spirited. MP-wise, he's pretty good though. 348 is not too bad, I guess, for level 5 knight. So there you go. I apologize for the hard cuts, but you guys know by now, so be right back. Alright, and we're back. That took forever. As you can see on my save here, it's the end of year 222. So it took about 4 years of game time to get the Fruit of Vice, which is used to convert a Seraph into a Lucifer. Also, I made a mistake on the last break. I said I believe the elf woman was supposed to be a character. I don't believe she is, actually. I did look through some facts to make sure. I don't believe you get her. Or if you do, through some other event besides quest. Alright, got some bad news. I did get attacked a few more times, and I lost my fairy. Zemeckis decided to, you know, the first time I lost the fairy was due to Zemeckis casting power and then immediately getting a turn right after because of how the turn equal levels will make the turn order kind of random. So he got back-to-back actions and blasted my fairy in one shot. So I was like, okay, I had a level 8 pixie, so I went ahead and transferred that over. And then on my last fight, he was fighting normally, and then all of a sudden he just went off to the side and critted my pixie, killing it instantly. So I said, screw it, I'm getting a giant. So now I have a giant there. Alright, as far as gear is concerned, I'll just show a few of the items. This Kusanagi is a katana that gives plus 20 rune power, which I thought was pretty neat. The Crescent Bow is probably the best bow you can get. It's plus 19 attack, plus 2 int, and plus 8 hit. Yeah, it's pretty much the best you can get. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff now. That's kind of neat. Plus 20 MT, plus 8 defense. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Wing boots. It unfortunately reduces your movement speed, but makes you a high sky type, so I don't like losing movement speed. I got a bunch of Solomon's rings, which are pretty much the best rune power item you can get. It gives you plus 30 rune power and plus 1 rune area. I've gotten the Levitine, which is plus 20 attack, but you lose hit. There's some other various swords, the Bastard Sword, some other swords. There's a sword that gives penalties to all your physical traits, but gives you plus 15 rune power. The Revolving Axe is probably the best axe you can get, because it gives plus 14 attack, plus 8 hit. The Gale Bolt is probably the best spear you can get, attack and hit. I generally prefer plus hit and attack because, you know, plus hit means you don't miss as much. But there are some nice ones as well. The Mithril Spear gives you MP, which can be very good for a Valkyrie. Plus some staffs, nothing too special there. I got some skull flails. I did see some items I've never seen before. But, wow, the Love Whip's not too bad either if you get it early. And we get just a bunch of shields, and then there's also, of course, some helmets. Alright, let's go ahead and do with the what I was planning on doing. I did have a bunch of items. Oops, wrong thing. Which I kind of fed into any physical items like agility or strength. I gave to my Pauline. Everything else I pretty much gave to my main. I did give the rune potions to Cortina to try to boost up her rune power a little bit to see if I can get some fancy stuff. But yeah. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take this level 29 character and convert him into a Lucifer. Let's see what we get. Yep, just a palette swap. Good news is the rune cost is the same, so you don't have to worry about it suddenly being something you can't use anymore, but the upkeep goes up, way up. Pretty much Lucifers and Liliths have the highest upkeep in the game. Though by the time you get them, it's probably not an issue. Anyway, attack power wise, there's a huge difference between the two of them. Other than that, let's take a look at Shalom's a special critical attack. I don't know what all will change with that. Let's see, we already know all the healing spells, but you also end up learning Meteor Doom, Dimension, Flame, and Power. So I think the conversion from spell-wise, I think the conversion from a Seraph into a Lucifer was probably a lot better, because you get Power, you get Meteor Doom, and you still have all your good holy spells. But, I mean, still, the Lilith is really good. They get Meteor Doom, and they already have Dimension. They just don't get Power. So there you go. Oh yeah, there's also Chaos Feather, which is nice. Also, the elements is white, black, and red, which is the kind of the opposite of what the Lilith was, which was white, black, and blue. Alright, so we got that going for us. One final thing to show off. I did delete a lot of these monsters because I was getting way too many of them, but I kept all the evolved ones. So I end up through quest. I end up getting a Triton, one of those thingies, the evolved form of a Wyvern, a Genie, which is the holy form of an upgraded Jinn, a Tiamat, a Ifriti, which is the fire form of the Genie. Also, this I didn't get through a quest. Just scrolling through the map, I realized I had a knight just sitting by himself in one of the former Esgare domains, and I also had two monsters. It had a clay golem and a white dragon in it. So I just oh whatever, I took it. I'm not going to use it. I don't have room for it. So there you go. We got that all going for us. So what phase are we in? Oh yeah, just to show you guys. Yeah, we took over everything. There's only one thing left. So let's do this. Nothing real to show off. For the capital, I'll go ahead and show off. You can summon a lot of stuff in the capital. Just like any other capital. Anyway, let's go ahead and execute this move. What do you got left? You got 10 monsters? Nothing but giant scorpions and hellhounds? Okay. We'll go ahead and attack with Bulnoil. We'll attack on all three fronts, apparently. Cortina. And Leonis. Alright, Battle of Dilworth. Right now I have the battle animations off. And I'm probably going to leave them off unless I do an attack with a Seraph. But as you can tell, it's just a palette swap, so it shouldn't be anything different. But with the animation off, we won't have to deal with the slowdown or anything like that. We can just finish this up. There's not really much else to show, so... I mean, I could show the physical attack for the Lilith or the Satan, but it's not that big of a deal. Because, quite frankly, we're just going to be casting spells. Luckily, I still have 2 fairies left. Alright, let's do what we do best. It's going to do a little bit less damage because this is now part fire type. It's just kind of one of the disadvantages. And these are just giant scorpions and hellhounds, so it's no big deal. Oh yeah, I guess this is the first time you guys haven't... Well, actually, no, you guys have seen it with no animations. It just shows... They just vibrate and show damage. It's kind of funny looking. I'll just rush forward. The blindly rush forward tactic is always good. Critical. 1 damage. Charmed. So there we go. We got to see our first charm. Unfortunately, didn't see the animation. Really, all it is she blows a kiss. I'm pretty sure there's probably some animation over there on YouTube already showing it. But I kind of want to just get this finished up, so. But you guys got to see, I don't know how a charm unit exactly works, so we'll know soon enough, I guess. But yeah. Charmed. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cure. Nope, too far away. That's fine, you can just hang out up here. Holy word, I figured as much. I really need to take a look at Esgare's intelligence to see how much less it is compared to Leonis. Yeah, poison. Alright, Leonis has 136 intelligence, mainly because of the int items I've been giving her, the potions. Yeah, I have like over 50 ints higher, so that's probably why I do so much more damage with my spells. I'm a little confused on what a charmed unit does. Like, I literally have no idea what they do. Anywho, let's go ahead and do React on Lilith. React on Leonis. Okay, good work. Trying to see where I can cast. Well, let's first... What's the radius of this thing again? 2. Okay. So if I do it here... Okay, I need to do it there. Okay. Now, if I actually did something correctly, and I'll get the extra battle. If I didn't do things right, the game will end after this fight with an ending and all that fun stuff. If I did something correctly, I will be able to do one more battle, which with an enemy we haven't even met before. But That's kind of iffy. I never have done it before, so we'll see. There we go. Her magic isn't as strong as Cortina's, but it gets the job done. And now they have no monsters left. I'm gonna go ahead and do power on this wyvern. .330 damage with a regular hit. Yep. So I don't get control of them, but he just starts randomly attacking allies, which I think is pretty awesome. Well, for this end, let's go ahead and go Halo on Baleen. Halo on our good old dragon. How's your health? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Level up. And goodbye, Zemeckis. Level up. Alright, Esgare's Empire has been annihilated. Leveled up. And our giant is level 2. Oh, Baleen hit level 26. Nice. How is it possible that we're defeated by an army led by a mere girl? Zemeckis, your cut is deeper than I thought. Let me take a look at that. Are you out of your mind, Leonis? Why are you saving him? Kill off, it's over. Zemeckis, let me see. Don't touch me. Zemeckis? Leave me alone. I have lost the war. I have no regrets. Are you throwing your life away when it can be saved? I can't let you do that. Let me see that wound. Fighting is my life, and now that I have lost, life has no meaning left for me. Zemeckis, you're wrong. What? The fighting itself has no meaning. The only time it has any meaning is when one is fighting for something or someone. If that's the case, then my life had no meaning. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there must be something you are fighting for. Just because you lost the war doesn't mean you should give up on your life. What nonsense. This is Bulnoil. I believe Bulnoil was mentioned in one of the backgrounds I read, involving Haley, I believe. But beyond that, I don't know much about him. Humans fight because it's human nature to kill your own kind. Any other reason are just petty excuses. Who? I'm a being with an endless desire, Bulnoil. Now that you have come this far, I must stop you. Take this. Bang. Oh, watch it. Watch out, Leonis. Kill off. Ah, that was easy. What? Cloth, are you alright? Please answer me. It seems like someone received the attack instead of you. Cloth, answer me. I'm alright, but how about you? Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Watch out, he's about to attack. I don't know who you are, but it's cowardly of you to try to claim people's lives. I can't forgive you for what you've done. So, what are you going to do about it? Get out of my way, wench. Take this. Wham! Oh. You dumb broad. That will never penetrate my barrier. I don't even know what she hit him with. Then take this. You can keep on trying, but what? No! Don't underestimate my power. I may be injured, but I still have some power left. That was nothing, little man. Take this. Ah! You maggot, you made me waste my power. I'll leave you guys alone now that I've lost interest. Remember, little people like you are nothing to me. Where did he go? Ugh. Zemeckis, you saved me. You're an interesting woman, Leonis. Even though we have nothing in common, I've come to respect your way of living. I have lived my life in my own way, and I have no regrets. I want you to live your life the way you think is right. Goodbye, Leonis. You should go to your friend over there. He needs help more than I do. Zemeckis. Leonis. Clough, are you okay? Yeah, I'll live. It's not as bad as it looks. Thank God. Clough, would you listen to what I'm going to tell you now? What's on your mind? All this time, I have forced myself to fight. I told myself that it was my duty to fight to protect Leonia. That there was no other choice. But I knew I wouldn't be able to end the war with such weak determination. I knew this because, but I didn't do anything about it. The way Zemeckis lived his life was not right, but at least he was not lying to himself. I learned from him. I won't look away from what's right. I'll put an end to the war, no matter what I must do to achieve it. Clough, if I ever stray from my responsibilities, please correct me. Leonis, it may not be an appropriate thing for the queen of a religious country to do, but I want to try it. Sacred King Calendar, month 12, year 222. Esgare's empire has vanished from the continent. My name is Fiel. Rendering my service to you is what God has planned for me. Fiel's joined. It's time that I settle in one country. I don't have much of an ambition, but I'll do anything you want me to. I've joined, I guess. We did it, Queen Leonis. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Thank you, Patroness, Asmit. Look, this continent is all yours now. No, this continent doesn't belong to anyone. It belongs to anyone who loves this land. I'll do everything in my power to protect this land. Queen Leonis, now you have strength as well as kindness. I'm so proud of you. It seems like you don't need my support any longer. Yes, I do. Bishop Patroness, there are still so many things I need you to help me with. That's right. The war is over, but that doesn't mean this is the end for us. Okay, everybody. Can we at least just enjoy this moment of victory? Kill off. Several days later. Hey, Clough, are you by yourself? Where's the queen? I think she is working. I see. She seems so busy. Since the war ended, she hasn't had time for anything. Why are you here? I came to say goodbye. The war is over, so I'm going back to the village with Galenwad. I see. I'm going to miss you. Well, it's not like we'll never see each other again. Yes, but we don't know when we'll meet again. Thanks for everything. Wow, I'm surprised. You actually thanked me. I really mean it. I only say things I mean. Oh yeah, have you told the queen how you felt about her? What are you talking about? I know you like her. Have you told her that? You're crazy. Why should I tell her something like that? You never admit your true feelings. Let me give you some advice. Be honest to yourself, or you'll regret it later. Mind your own business. Go with Galenwad and do whatever you do. I guess I hit a nerve. Well, I should get going. Tell Leonis how you feel, okay? Leave me alone. Goodbye and good luck. You too. So long. Well, I guess I should see what Leonis is up to. Queen's room. Leonis, are you alone? Hello, Clough. Are you working on something? Is there something I can do? Please tell me. Thank you, but these are things that only I can take care of. You don't even have time to rest. This is like torture. It was never this. We shouldn't talk about how things used to be. Yes, but I know. I guess I'm a little tired. Is it okay if I lean on your shoulder? Sure. This feels good. Does it? I feel so relaxed in your arms. Leonis, there's something I want to tell you. What is it? I'm in love with you. I've been in love with you for a long time. Did you hear what I said? Yes, I heard what you said. I love you so much, words can't describe the way I feel. Oh, Cloth, hearing you say that makes me happy. More than when I restored the continent. Oh, Leonis. Cloth. Your Majesty? Patronus is calling for you. Okay. Hey, Asmet, you really have a bad sense of timing. Do you really have to come in right now? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'll remember this. Watch your back. Really? I'll be looking forward to it. Damn you. Ballroom. I've been waiting for you, Your Majesty. Is something wrong? This is something Asmet and I have been talking about. We think you deserve 1 month vacation after all the hard work you've put in. But if I take a vacation, then... while you're away, Bishop Patronus will act on your behalf. Or am I not qualified? Yes, you're more than qualified. Thank you very much, Bishop Patronus. You don't have to thank us. We actually wanted to make it longer, but 1 month is all we can give right now. Okay then, let's not waste time. We should get going. But where should we go? Why don't we go back to the village? I don't think Galanois and Balain have reached there yet. That's a good idea, Koloff. What? I would like us to be together forever. Yep, alright, looks like I didn't trigger the event. Also, because my emulator is kind of buggy, the text is a little off, as you can see. Sacred King Calendar, Month 1, Year 223. Queen Leoness of Leonia has put down the disturbance of the war which involved the entire continent of Orsina. According to the history book Brigandine, the land of Leonia enjoyed a long-lasting peace after this. Okay, it auto-scrolls, I have to wait. In this world, eternity is impossible to obtain no matter how much one longs for it. Beautiful flowers die with time. Peace, kindness, and happiness fade away with time. That's missing a comma. However, it is only because of this people will never forget the soldiers who fought bravely for that one moment of their lives with all they had. Not sure why that last bit of text fades and appears like that. Oh well. The legend will go down to history no matter how far in the past this incident occurred. As long as people care. Well, there you go. Hopefully you guys can still hear me, because right now my ping meter is doing something kind of weird. But, yeah, that was the end. Supposedly if you do certain events correctly, in the right order, on hard mode, you can get to do one more battle where you have to fight Bulnoil before he awakens the Serpent of Chaos, or something like that. If you take too long in the war, or like if you ran out of years, like I believe we had 15 years to do in hard mode, the Serpent of Chaos will wake up and like destroy the world or something. But that's all I know. Also, Bulnoil has like really high stats. I think he's like level 30. He's like a dark type that knows lots of spells, including Solid and Meteor Doom and all that fun stuff. But beyond that, I don't really know much about the battle. Supposedly there was another Brigandine that's like a special edition or something like that that had a little bit more to it, as well as it had like movie cutscenes, and I think it was a little bit easier to do the final battle, the final extra battle. But I don't know anything about it. It was never released in the US, so we only get this. Overall, I like this game. I like Brigandine a lot. It's for a PS1 game. It's a really good fantasy strategy RPG. Sorry, that's what I was gonna say. Because quite frankly, you don't see too many of those, especially on consoles. I mean, besides Final Fantasy Tactics, that was about all you got. Well, that's not true. There was actually a lot of them during the PS1 era. Things like Karsha and stuff like that. But those weren't as good as this one or Final Fantasy Tactics. The difficulty is kind of, once you figure out the mechanics of this game and all the quirks, it's pretty easy, but then again, that's probably the same for a lot of games. The quest system is kind of iffy. Because, well, I don't know, I think, like, I like the items, even though you get way too many of them. You can get a lot of repeats if you're not careful. It's really random, but I guess that's kind of the point. The stat ups are kind of pointless as well, simply because the people you send on quests are usually people that you don't want to use, or you just have no use for them at all, because you don't have room. Hey, there's Bulnoil. But overall, it's kind of, like, you can't rely on the stat ups for, like, beefing up a character. I mean, it's just kind of like an added bonus. I mean, unless you happen to use one of your questers later on, it's pretty much useless. But the items go really good. If you get certain items really early, it can really help out. Like getting things like crescent bows and solament rings, it really helps out. And I'm saying really a lot. But that's okay. Because, yeah. That's probably about it for this game. I'm not going to do any more of it. I'm not going to show any other factions. I just wanted to show as much as I could in one playthrough, which I showed off a lot, both against the opponent having multiple monsters I've never used, and me using a lot of high-end monsters and high-end classes. So I think it worked out pretty good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was a bit of a long playthrough, but it didn't take too long, especially since I started spamming a lot of uploads at once. Other than that, I'm pretty much done with this playthrough. There's not anything else I could show off. There was the only thing I could think of to make the game harder is if you do a special challenge, but the only one I know about that floats around is the use only the monsters you start out with, and only those. But that kind of defeats the mechanics of the game, where you have to actually spend mana and keep up with upkeep and stuff like that, so I'm not going to bother with anything like that. But, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Brigandine. See you guys in the next